Britain and the U.S. are facing mounting concerns over alleged political biases at their respective public broadcasters, BBC and PBS. One America's Kristian Rouz has more.
British Prime Minister Boris Johnson takes the first decisive steps to overcome deep partisan divisions across the UK with his new campaign to fight political biases in mainstream media. According to Her Majesty's Treasury this week, Johnson ordered a review of the BBC licence fee paid by each UK citizen to keep the public broadcaster running. Reports say Boris is concerned with the BBC's violation of its own guidelines of impartiality, as the broadcaster faces mounting accusations of a political bias.
Now, I'm not sure if you'll like this one. Let me test this. UKIP will abolish the BBC licence. We would make it into a subscription service, and those who want to listen to a stream of politically correct anti-Brexit bias can decide if they want to pay for it or not.
The mandatory BBC licence fee costs each British household slightly over $200 per year and accounts for 75% of the broadcaster's budget. Since the Brexit referendum back in 2016, BBC has been criticised by both Tories and Labour supporters, accusing it of left and right-wing biases, respectively. However, Labour leader Jeremy Corbyn, while criticising the media in general, has spoken rather favourably of BBC.
I don't think the media are very fair in many ways, particularly towards the Labour Party. We would support the renewal of the BBC Charter and the role of the BBC as an organisation that must educate, entertain and inform.
This latest push by British Conservatives to defund BBC comes as President Trump is weighing a similar motion against the public broadcasting service, PBS. PBS is funded from the US federal budget, and earlier this year, the White House proposed to cut at least $435 million to the network's budget. And just like BBC, PBS has faced accusations of political bias as well.
Yemi Shalcenter with PBS NewsHour. On the campaign trail, you called yourself a nationalist. Some people saw that as emboldening white nationalists. Now people are also saying
I don't know why you'd say that. It's such a racist
there
question.
Are some people.
It isn't good what the media is doing, and that I do have the right to fight back because I'm treated very unfairly. So I do fight back.
Such biases are deemed as inappropriate for a public broadcaster due to concerns the ruling party or government bureaucracy could weaponize it against their political opponents. And yet another similarity, just like the British left praises BBC, the American left appears to be quite satisfied with PBS.
The amount of money that goes to public broadcasting is fairly small. To some degree, NPR and the PBS offer an alternative to that. So I do support funding for the PBS.
While the plan to defund PBS appears to be on hold, at least for now, UK Prime Minister Johnson says BBC must remain strictly non-partisan going forward. The British Treasury is expected to publish its impartiality review for BBC in the coming weeks. Kristian Rouz, One America News.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.